Hello once again, audience. Oh, it's got a tweet notification. I usually have those things off. Okay, so I just want to tell you a couple things. One, I'm in Las Vegas right now, so if you can look around, there you see, there's a liquor store, gambling, old people, liquor, old people. Okay, liquor, old people. Oh my God. Yeah, this is what it is over here. It's nice. I like that. I go from old people town to old people town. And, you know, the young people town, maybe someday, just kind of drive through and see if it's on fire. But, till then, I kind of prefer the old people towns. I'm in Vegas, blasting my AC, not only on 10, right? Not blasting it on 10, because this is a Elon Musk car. This is a car with the Hitchhiker Guide to the Galaxy inside joke. Turn it up to 11. That's that book, right? So it's turned up to 11. I'm blasting this AC, max on 11. And it's so hot because the car itself, it's got great AC, but it's got a massive windshield designed to absorb all the space radiation it could possibly get its eyes on. And, you know, I could use this thing, and I could do this, and then I could do that, and then I could do this. But I got to turn up to 11. I don't want to use a friggin' flap. I want a friggin' cloth flap. Anyways. So I drove, and I was going to drive again to California to see how it's going over there. I don't think I am. I'm on the fence. I mean, I want to go and see how much less hot it is, because it's definitely significant. Over here, it's like 115. Absolutely balls. Hot as space balls up in this movie I'm living. And so are you. But it's not, okay, this is what I want to talk about. I'm glad I just said that on accident. I've been seeing, and I've sent a tweet to Lex Friedman. Okay, he has no idea who I am, and he never will. But, you know, I sent him, I watched some of his stuff. I saw him on the Joe Rogan. And Joe, he, you know, very smart guy. He talks about AI, blah, blah, blah. But in a lot of his videos, somehow he finds these experts that he'll title the video something like, "Is reality an illusion?" Or like, "Is reality a mass visual hallucination trip?" It's multiple videos with that title, and I don't know if it's because he has multiple people on that, you know, speculate in the potential illusional ability of reality, or if somebody chopped up that episode and put a bunch of things up about it. But here's the thing that's a little weird about that whole thing. This guy, very smart AI guy, right? Supposed to be, and I'm sure he is. I haven't read his research because I don't read, because I'm an idiot. But all these people come on this guy's show, and they're super smart, right, sounding, and they have degrees in places, which, you know, that means you're smart, right? But so they'll say stuff like, "All right, my hair's messed up, and I didn't even freaking fix this look gonna have to delete this one. Look at that, there's no fixing this. I can't go on with this. It's the worst video I've ever made." It's not about the content. All right, we'll try it, we'll see how it goes. So what if other powerful rich people, no, I mean, like, what if actual powerful people watch it? They're not. Maybe they will. All right, so let's say that you're super powerful, and then somehow you get the idea in your head that, oh, maybe it's all an illusion. Maybe this is just a big mass hallucination. Like, my whole life is a beautiful, wonderful thing, but maybe it's just kind of an illusion. Where do you go after that? What do you think? You know what I want to do in this illusion? I want to make life better for everybody. I want to go around in this Grand Theft Auto that this expert said that maybe it is. Hey, I don't know, maybe it is. If it is, it's my friggin' illusion, it's not yours. If this is an illusion, mine is definitely real, okay? And by that I mean it's like maybe it's an illusion, but there's that step that I just took right there, which is, if it's, let's say that you are the most powerful billionaire, trillionaire. Billionaires are nothing right now, okay? You're the most powerful. I could have easily been a billionaire. I just didn't want all that money. But literally all I had to do was just, nothing. Just wait around. Imagine if you know where the money's going, you know, because you have most of it and a big money printer, and then you decide to make Shiba Inu go up 100 million%, which it did. Every single dollar, you could have just thrown it in there. Let's say you had $100,000. You toss it all into Shiba Inu. I mean, realistically, let's say that you have $1 billion. and then crypto's there, and let's put $100,000 into 100 different things, right? Let's say one of them goes up 100 million %. What's 1 million times 100,000? That's 11 zeros. Am I right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, 11 zeros. 3, 6, 9. That's a billion. 3, 6, 9. That's almost 12. What is that? Is it? Am I right? 3, 6, 9. 6 is 1 million. 9 is billion, 10, 100 million. Yeah, that's like dozens of trillions. Do you have any idea what that even means? If you have that much money and you think that the world is an illusion, and you're like, well, I just turned $100,000 into tens of trillions. 10 trillion? Whatever. Are you going to look at the world like a place where you want to be a benevolent illusion? Or are you going to play on the PK server? Kind of think you would play on the PK server, okay? I kind of think that's what, because I've never played a video game where I was like, oh, I want the NPCs to be happy. No, you mess with them. You foop with them. And I'm not even bad. Like when I play video games, I barely, I'll probably kill their family and steal all their stuff. But, I'm not, some people they'll just torture the NPCs because what a party it is. And like Skyrim, you know what I'm talking about? If you don't know what I'm talking about, and some people wouldn't, but these people are idiots. You guys are pretty smart. But I was talking to this girl a couple years ago about this whole simulation theory idea, and I might have mentioned it on here. Probably not. But this is the thing. She's a very brilliant scientist, PhD, microbiology, like, oh, all these smart things, right? And you're like, well, and she's saying that it's simulation theory. She's like, yeah, it's probably just a simulation. And then I did this whole what if you have $100 trillion and then you control the world. Let's be real. If you have $100 trillion in Shiba, you're not getting it. And if you get it, you're not going to be able to spend it on much. And maybe a nice house in an area, where you can, be by yourself. But you're not going to be able to build like armies and stuff. That takes some time. But you could do it money-wise if you have that much. Anyways, my point was, I was like, do you think that when a person thinks something is a simulation, they treat the other characters in the game well? And she's like, well, yeah, I used to play Sims. I was like, I used to play Grand Theft Auto. I used to play Ultima Online. Like, the goal is to like mess with the other people because they're not real and nobody's really hurting out of it. Grand Theft Auto, you run over everybody on the sidewalks because it's hilarious sometimes, and then you get bored, yeah. But you go on these horrible quests. Your goal is to become the most powerful creature. How high can your star count get? How many people can you blow up with a rocket launcher? Right? So if you think the world's a simulation, let's say you're a 100 trillionaire and your kid has like mental problems, bit of a, substance problem. Maybe they become like a sociopath. They lose all their human empathy. And they're like, oh, because it's a simulation. Hey, give me some more of that crack. Give me some more of that crack, Jacob. And then, I don't know, let's say you're the powerful son of a very powerful person. I don't know, maybe you're doing crack. I don't know. Well, what's to make you be suddenly a great person? And is that a good message to push to young trillionaires? Okay? I think maybe not. I don't know. This might make no sense at all. I'm just kind of freeballing it, as they say. No one says that. But it's true. And anyways, I just think that it's weird that those videos are popping up on my recommended feed. So it's like, what's the goal behind those ones popping up? Specifically with titles saying that reality is an illusion, and then other ones that are saying like, have no pity. That's what I was talking about the other day. Like this, like don't pity the monsters or something. Like who? Who's a monster? Like, the monster's probably the one that's pushing the buttons. But you probably think the monster's the person that told me that they would be there for me forever and then they weren't. The person that lied to me. That's the monster. Like, oh, that's a monster? What about the boogeyman? He's just waiting. He's waiting on the day. Speaking of boogeyman, I got a crazy story to tell you, but I'm not telling you this time. because we are perfectly at 10 minutes, and I'm gonna milk that story for all I can. And I don't really edit my videos, so the quality, no one gets this far on these videos. I mean, do you? If you do, hey, mad props, because it's a respectable thing to do. But I'll tell you that story tomorrow. Oh, I have a hint. It's crazy, and it involves a ghost, and it involves motion capture cameras. I already told you most of the story. It involves the date, the 13th, and the witching hour. All these things. It's all real. Anyways, evidence. And, we'll get into what I think it maybe is, but definitely not friggin' natural. Maybe, who knows? Maybe Billy Gates playing some games, doing his thing. All right, I'm gonna go. Bless your face. If you sneeze during this video, bless you. Peace off. Outro of dog.